Thank you for joining me, if you are joining me, and I would like to invite you to move it, because we have to move. We have to move our bodies. Our bodies are built to move. In fact, that's why they put 10,000 steps on most of the step counters, because that's what our bodies need to function well. And right now we're all kind of stuck at home, so we're not functioning as well as we could. So let's start moving our bodies. Let's do a light boxer shoulder warm up. None of the moves that I do are incredibly difficult. They all come from martial arts or boxing or kickboxing. Good, take your arms back. And if this is hurtful, if this is hard on you, you can do one shoulder at a time. Works just as well. Or you can do both shoulders. And nice, big deep breath as you're inhaling. Good. And going forward again. Breath. It is the breath of life, right? It's the first thing we do when we come on the planet and the last thing we do before we leave. All right, we're going to reach up and drop our arms. As you come up, go ahead and lean up. Lean up, is that the word? Go ahead and pivot up to the toes. So you're working your calves. And if you want to add to it, drop down into a squat. Up, squat, up, squat. Arms come back and forward, up, squat, up, or just standing and doing it. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Nice. Now you're going to cross your body. I didn't introduce myself. My name is Teresa Byrne. I'm a 4th degree black belt, master instructor in martial arts, self-defense, and I've been teaching boxing, fitness, kickboxing since the late 90s. And I'm really missing it right now. So every move that we do, that I have you do, you're going to rotate your whole body. So you're going to use your whole body. So for example, start with the centered stance, nice, easy hands. You're going to cross the midline of your body as you reach out. And in boxing, or in Muay Thai, these would be considered jabs, but you're in a centered stance. So we kind of call them punches. So that's their name. And I want you to extend. Now you're going to take these same punches all the way over to the side. And if moving is something that you need to do or get inspired about and get activated, there's a bunch of these videos on my Facebook page. It started about 3 weeks ago. Reach, reach. Oh, my shoulders just relaxed. Yes. And now you're going to punch high, high. Still crossing the midline of your body. Cross over. I'm going to turn the music up a little bit. And excellent. Good. 4 more. 3. I could do those all day. 2 and 1. Nice. All right, so your upper body is nice and relaxed. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. I want you to just rotate your neck side to side. And up and down. Up and down. Good. Side to side. Side to side. Up and down. Up and down. Nice. Now bring your shoulders up. Scrunch your shoulders up. Bring them down. Scrunch and bring them down. Scrunch. Oh, I just popped my back. Crunch, down, crunch, and down. Good. Now we're going to work on your abs. So you're going to make this, it's kind of like a boxer's stance. A boxer's stance would really be more one leg back, one leg forward. And I want you to think about, hands are here. You're going to put one leg in front, whatever leg is in front. You're just going to rotate your core toward that leg. So again, it's toward that front leg. Tighten those abs. Think about a big zipper. Boom. And if you want to, you can add a cross punch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, because it's so good, you are rotating your upper body toward that front leg that's bent and in front of you. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now switch other leg. Hands are still in that nice guarding stance. I don't believe that we should hold our hands in tight fists because that creates resistance and it's exhausting, right? So I like to think of it as like I'm holding an egg in my hands. And you're going to do that same thing. Rotate, rotate, You're rotating your shoulders and your upper body toward that leg that's in front of you. Maybe it's slightly bent, maybe it's not. And if you want to add a cross punch, I can't stop you. I can't stop that train. Good. And for some of you, you might really need the back workout. You might really need to start working on crossing the midline of your body. And the extension feels so good. My hips, my back, they're loving it. Loving it. 4, 3, 2, 1. And because it felt so good, we're just going to do those rotations. This is great for your core, for your abs. If you've ever seen boxers, they can actually develop what I call body armor and take punches that normal people couldn't take. All right, go ahead and center your stance again. We're going to work on an uppercut, uppercut, uppercut. Drop that shoulder, bring hand up. Boom. Good. So an uppercut punch would be like you're aiming for someone's face or chin or whatever got in the way. You can also do it to the midsection. Body uppercut. Good. And because I'm kind of focusing on abs today, we're going to take these same moves, speed them up. Good. Rotating your hips, rotating your shoulders. Up, 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 up. And breathing. The breath of life. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent! You're still with me? I thank you for doing that. We're going to work on some lower body moves right now. So earlier we did up and down. Now I just want you to think shoulder or toes facing apart, and you're just going to go side to side, bob and weave. Depending on your hips, you might want your toes facing more forward. If your hips feel more comfortable with toes facing slightly angled out, that's good too. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now we're going to do something called a knee strike. We're going to bring your knee up, hands come up, hands come up, cross your body, hands come up. In martial arts, we use both sides. We don't just use a strong side, because you never know when your left side is going to need to be your strong side or your right side is going to need to be your strong side. So I want you to pick one side and hold it there. Good. If you want to, you can rotate your abs as you're pulling up that knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Shake it out. Back to the center. Knee strike, knee strike. In self-defense, we often use a knee strike for a groin or a head, but we never strike first. We only use them as defense. And other side. So you're going to pull one side over to the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Good. Shake it out. All right, now, several years ago, I noticed that when black belts were training, they developed great muscle control, and part of it was because of the isometric of the motion. So I want you to think about an isometric squeeze, 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 squeeze. So you're squeezing your arm muscles, back muscles, shoulder muscles, and then releasing. Really good for the breath. Really good for the brain too. Good. Now we're going to take these side, 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 side. Good. Still using that isometric and freezing, 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 freezing. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, I am a complete dork. It took me years to own my inner dork. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Relax it out. The last thing I'm going to have you do is kick out. You're just going to pick up your knee. It's hard to see on this camera. So you're going to pick up your knee and then kick the front part of your foot out like you stepped in something gross. Boom. So knee comes up, then you extend your foot out. Knee, extend. We call these front kicks because you're kicking to the front. Give me 8, 7, 6, breathe, 4, 3, 2, last ones. All right, last thing is step forward, open up your chest. Stress, fear, worry, anxiety, and this virus that we're hearing so much about all works in your chest. So opening the chest muscles, relaxing, chest, breathing, and moving your body even if you don't necessarily feel like it. Oh, I want to thank you so much for watching. I want you to take that second, gratitude for whatever blessings you have in your life, whatever blessings there are in your world right now, and I want to thank you for being a blessing by making me move my body. So thank you.